nation, and you can be proud of the progress you've made. Together, you've won your independence, emerged from military rule, and strengthened democratic institutions. You've strived to overcome divisions and turn Nigeria's diversity into a source of strength.
Evidence that an Obama wants a Jonathan out simply because a Jonathan refused to go the evil way. And what is the evil way? Gay, lesbianism, transgender. Thank God somebody have come to America talking about Donald Trump.
Pastor Matthew, good morning. Thank you for having you this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, the Waymaker.
Yes, of course. Many of us will criticize Jonathan, that Jonathan give power easily is as a result of what we Nigerians are passing through today. ADB, his tool, the fourth, maybe peradventure, Buhari will have not been a president of Nigeria, not to talk of Tinubu, that have turned Nigeria upside down today. But the revelation that is coming from US right now, they keep up opening what happened before the election or that election in 2015, how Obama used all his available means to make sure that Jonathan did not win that election, because some were saying because he forced Jonathan to sign that gate into law. What do you have to say about this?
Thank you for having me once more. I think an Obama is an embodiment of evil. And Obama is government of the United States of America was someone like from the pit of hell, because it was to reverse all the evil Obama brought to America. And why America is strategic is America happens to be the police of the world. Anything that happens in America, you see it being replicated in different parts of the world. America is the police of the world. So if you have a bad influence in America, particularly when it comes from the government, it's going to be replicated in different parts of the world. And under under Obama, the government of the United States of America were using their influence in terms of the aid they will give to the people to influence and to compel countries of the world to go the wrong way, the evil way. Thank God we have seen someone like Donald Trump, who have said that going forward, that the only gender that will be recognized in America is male and female. And good 18, that is what nature recognized. That is what God himself recognized. So it was surprising, and it was like a dismay how America decided to go the evil way through the policy implemented by the devilish and demonic Obama. And recently, Jonathan have come out clearly to clarify that yes, that Obama actually wanted it out. Don't forget that on the eve of presidential election of that 2015, Obama addressed World Press Conference, where he specifically targeted Nigerian electorates, advising them to open a new chapter. You begin to wonder why this level of interference. You are a different sovereign state, Nigeria is a different sovereign state, simply because a man decided to go the way of God. You are now bringing your influence and power on the people, asking the people to open a new chapter, to vote out the government of Jonathan and vote in Buhari. And since Buhari came into power, after leaving power, Nigerians now see that Buhari's 8 years was like a waste. So for me, I think Obama's government in America was from the pit of hell. Thank God someone have come to reverse it.
Okay, Obama regime was a pit of hell. Yeah, Pastor, people are saying now that people used to say the karma is real. It's like everything this APC government, what they did to remove PDP then and came to power, everything is now falling back at them now, because as it is, we heard about this Binance man in Nigeria that was being frustrated in Nigeria. Right now, this guy is exposing a lot of secrets in America.
I think it's very clear, because from what I have currently, the man, Gabayan, is making it very clear that Nigerian government under APC, under Tinubu, distorted facts. And the man have challenged everybody to come and perhaps bring evidence to challenge him, whether he's right or wrong. In the first place, the $20 billion that the Binance was accused of funneling out of Nigeria, the man said is a lie. The man said if 20 billion in question was a figure Binance gave to CBN on inquiry, and that the 20 billion in question is the money that is being traded by Nigerians under their platform. It doesn't imply that the money left Nigeria. Having said that, the man went further to allege, let me put it allegation because it is still subject to verification. The man went further to allege that some lawmakers, about 3 of them, demanded that he paid them bribe through cryptocurrency. Though, according to the man, he never paid. And recall that at the point, it was alleged that one of those Binance directors, executive, escaped from lawful custody. But the man is equally alleging that the man they are alleged to have escaped from lawful custody may have paid money to lobby his way, exposing Nigerian system, Nigerian government personnel to corruption. And the man is challenging everybody he's mentioning to come forward with evidence if they say he's telling lie. The man even took on Nigerian National Security Advisor, talking about Nuhu Ribadu, that Nuhu Ribadu overestimated himself in the international level. That even the reason Tinubu could not meet Joe Biden when they went for hunger, UN General Assembly last time, was because Ribadu messed up the whole thing. That Ribadu met with the then U.S. National Security Advisor, overestimated himself, overrated himself. As such, he jeopardized the opportunity of a Tinubu meeting with Joe Biden. So I think if Nigeria is a safe society by now, we should be seeing a serious investigation to unravel what actually transpired, whether actually the man is saying the truth or he's making a wrong allegation against Nigerian government officials.
Pastor Matthew, once again, Biafra all over the world, they are jubilating now because we thought maybe probably because of the hatred Buhari government have against the IPOB that make him to proscribe IPOB as a terrorist organization. But we are shocked when under this Tinubu government, they also do the same thing, that a terrorist is IPOB is a terrorist organization. Yes, recent now, during this Donald Trump cabinet now, I just watched the video this morning. They've come out and named people who are sponsoring Bokoharam, Al-Qaeda, the rest of them, that the money that the US are giving to Nigerians, they are indirectly channeling it to sponsor these terrorists, this Boko Haram, the rest of them in the north.
I think the revelation came from a US congressman talking about Scott Perry, who alleged that the United aid that comes to different countries is being used to sponsor terrorism. He mentioned Al-Qaeda, he mentioned Boko Haram. Of course, the one that concerns us is Boko Haram. And the point is, it is not yet clear how the money is being diverted or how the money end up being used to sponsor terrorism in Nigeria like Boko Haram. But the point is, all the aid coming to Nigeria, or rather Africa, through the United States of America or other world developed countries, I am not even surprised or I'm not against America stopping such aid. Because for me, such money do not get to the target audience or the recipients. It ends up being mismanaged. If they could mismanage the budget that is their budgeting for developmental project in the country, who says they cannot misappropriate, divert the money that is meant for maybe aid from outside country? Remember that not too long ago, Betedu, who was the Minister for Disaster Management, was suspended on allegation of paying money meant for the vulnerable in Lagos State and Akwa Ibom into private accounts. But are you not surprised that many months after her suspension, not much is being heard whether she has been indicted, whether she has been fired, whether the suspension still subsists, and how long does she want to continue to stay in suspension? So everything about this country, when it comes to governance, when it comes to money meant for the people being spent, is being shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah, Pastor Matthew, before I will let you go, one will say of recent, CDF Musa Christopher was being denied. Canadian government denied him visa. Is it all about all these allegations that the US is trying to unveil to the world that make Canadian government to deny Nigeria top military officer Canadian visa? Or some people are saying it could be what happened during the NSAS in 2020. What is your opinion about that?
Whatever everybody is saying is speculative anyway. Nobody can actually ascertain the reason behind it, because as at the time they were denied visa, the embassy in question did not make it public the reason they were denied visa. But for me, I think it is not in the place of National Security Advisor of Nigeria, talking about Nuhu Ribadu, to come to the public and start making the public issue because he ended up in
Sorry, sir. Could you make mention of Roberto just now that Roberto was part of they accused him that he was a problem why Tinubu could not meet Joe Biden. Now he's still on the air. He's the one that is taking this rumor up and down. Does it mean this Roberto is a big problem to Tinubu government? Before you continue for your where I stop it.
Roberto is turning out to be a burden. Don't forget that even before now, we're always seeing the likes of RFI coming out to accuse Roberto that Roberto in the past accused Tinubu as a governor of being corrupt. And currently, we are seeing so much accusation from Gabayan, the finance director. We have seen this recent visa denial of Nigerians by the Canadian embassy. Though it's not clear the reason they were denied visa. But however I look at it, it was not in the place of Nigerian government through maybe the office of the NSA to start questioning or rather yes, ventilating it in the public to determine why the visa was denied. I think they should have kept quiet and left it at that level.
They should have kept quiet and left it for that level. On a final note, now that the question I asked you before now that America now have measured the Qaeda, Boko Haram, they did not describe IPOB as a terrorist. What message do you have for Nigerian government now for describing IPOB a terrorist?
I think the way it is left for Nigeria. But what I can clearly say is, if Nigeria is doing the right thing, they should have even proscribed and declared herdsmen terrorist organization because global terrorism sees them as such.
Okay, now if you say maybe some people will say that the Nigerian government, especially Tinubu now, is afraid of the Fulani. If he declare Fulani herdsmen terrorist organization, they might look at it that is describing a whole tribe as a terrorist. But one will also say that this IPOB, we know the full meaning of IPOB. IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. Now that you are declaring IPOB a terrorist organization, it does not simply mean that you are declaring Biafra a terrorist.
The thing is clear, just like you said, IPOB means indigenous people of Biafra. But when it comes to Fulani herdsmen, when it comes to IPOB, even without nomenclature, they still declare them terrorists and designate them as such. And we know before Global Terrorism Index designates Fulani herdsmen as fourth most dangerous terrorist organization in the world, they knew that they were a tribe. It is because of their activities. And the activities is more in Nigeria globally, even as we speak. So for the fact that the bodies like UN, European Union, a country like United States of America, UK, Canada, Russia, did not see IPOB the way Nigerian government sees them, tells you that Nigerian government is wrong.
Thank you so much, Pastor Matthew, for having you this morning. Viewers over the world, thank you so much. This is The Waymaker TV. This is your first time of watching our video. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Drop your comments here and let us know whether we are on the right track. Thank you for watching.